Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this July 13th. Heads up, today looks to be a severe weather day across much of the Ohio Valley, including south central Kentucky. We're under a rare, moderate risk for severe storms later today. The Storm Prediction Center outlining just about all of the WBKO viewing area as we're watching a complex of thunderstorms that's already underway. It's over Michigan and Wisconsin right now. And you may say, well, what's that got to do with us in Kentucky? Well, this is going to be one of those situations much like we had back in July of 2004. Who remembers that? Where we had a very, very hot day. The temperatures were in the 90s, heat index in the 100s, and it was a sunny day, and then all of a sudden this big, dark cloud just comes out of the north and just wipes away a ton of trees and power lines and just destructive in nature. It was a derecho, that's what it's called. That's a long, complex system that has a duration of several hours and can go over several hundred miles, and that's what we're looking at forming today. In fact, it's already underway, and as that complex of thunderstorms that's over Michigan and Wisconsin right now heads south, it's going to grow in size and it's going to grow in intensity because it's going to run into a lot of warm, unstable air that is over the Ohio Valley, and then that thing is just going to feed on that and continue to grow. And it will pack some almost hurricane-force winds. We're talking maybe 70 to 80 mile per hour winds, and there could be some higher gusts if this thing comes together as we see it. And if it does do that, then there will be widespread downed trees and power lines. There could even be some structural damage to your home, carports. If you've got any loose outdoor furniture or trash receptacles or anything outdoors, trampolines, things like that that can be blown away, this is the kind of storm system that can do that much damage, almost like a tornado. But this will all be straight line wind. So we're looking at this to arrive sometime here in the Bowling Green area or in the WBKO viewing area, say after 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then through the evening hours, it's just going to push on through. And also with that will come very heavy rainfall, torrential rains, the kind where it's just blinding, you can't see, the kind of rains that can cause flooding in a very short amount of time. So we need you to turn on your NOAA weather radios. Keep them on today. Make sure you're signed up for our text alerts. Make sure you've downloaded our WBKO app to your phone and your tablet, because that way you can look at the radar that is on the app and see what's going on. Plus, if you're signed up for text alerts, then as soon as a flood warning or severe thunderstorm warning or even a tornado warning is issued for your area, it will pop that up on your telephone. So several ways to be informed today. We'll push things out through our social media pages. I've already posted some graphics as to what we're expecting today, and you just really need to be paying attention. Know the weather before it knows you. It's going to be that kind of a day, a rare, moderate risk. That means there's a little bit better confidence that we're going to see a severe weather outbreak in the area today. In the meantime, it is going to be awfully hot and humid. That's the other danger. Before the storms get here, heat index levels today will be well into the 100s. With all the moisture content in the air, highs around 94, but the heat index 100 to 110. Now that's dangerous if you're going to be outdoors today. So the best advice is to stay indoors. We're out of the heat and humidity, and then when the storms come in, you'll want to be indoors anyway because it's not going to be good. once that big complex of storms moves in with all the wind and the rain, it's going to be dangerous as well. All right, looking at the numbers, 93 was our high yesterday in Bowling Green, just a little bit after 1 o'clock at the Bowling Green Airport. 89 is the average. That's a 4-degree difference. 77 was our low, 68 the average. That's a 9-degree difference. A year ago, we had a high of 93 and a low of 65 back in 2014. No rainfall, believe it or not, over the last 24 hours, even though there were a few scattered thunderstorms yesterday afternoon over the Lake Cumberland area, Green River Lake area, and down toward the Cumberland Plateau. That's going to change today. I think everybody's going to be under the gun today. Hot and humid to start, and then that complex of thunderstorms, that possible derecho coming this way late today, 94, heat index between 100 and 110 degrees. Tonight, an 80% chance of thunderstorms likely, some of those severe, as that complex moves through with damaging wind and heavy rains, and of course the flash flood watch. Now that flash flood watch, it's in effect all the way through Wednesday morning. Yeah, 2 days from now we're going to be under still a flash flood watch. That's how confident we are about this heavy rain that's coming in. 75 will be the overnight low tonight. Tuesday, we continue. We could see an instant replay of what happens today again on Tuesday as another disturbance moves in. This one maybe not quite as potent, but it does have a cold front associated with it. We'll see a high back at 94, high heat index levels before the thunderstorms roll in Tuesday afternoon and evening. The rain chance there at 40%, but that doesn't tell you how intense the rain is going to be. We think the rainfall again could be quite high. That's why the flash flood watch will continue through Wednesday morning until 7 a.m. Finally, we get a break, but it's going to get hot and humid as if it's not already. Wednesday, we get a little bit less humid air and a little bit less humid hair, too. 88 on Wednesday. But then, by Thursday, we're back to around 90 with sunshine. Friday, sunny, 95. Mostly sunny Saturday, 96. But there is a 20% chance of a late-day shower. Same goes for Sunday with a high at 95. So the heat is on, but today and tomorrow, Tuesday, watch out for the potential for some dangerous weather, not only from the heat and humidity, but from possible damaging winds, maybe even a few tornadoes, and flooding rainfall. This is your official heads up. All right, guys, we'll get through it together as we always do. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com. And don't forget, know the weather before it knows you.